What's up, everybody? It's the homie Truth Teller, the street reporter, and a lot of people always ask me about GHerbo. GHerbo, you know, I pronounce his name wrong a lot, excuse me for that. But a lot of people always ask me about him ever since that Nolimit GHerbo interview dropped, you know. That's a close homie of GHerbo, whether you want to recognize them as being best friends or whatever the fuck, but you clearly see them in pictures together when they were young. You know, GHerbo even spoke on GHerbo paying to help pay on his bond. Not a lot of money, but he did help. So you can tell there was a relationship there. That interview GHerbo did went viral all over the internet, you know. Created player. He not really from the hood and shit like that, you know. So when GHerbo said those words, that shit stood strong. A lot of platforms talked about that shit, you know. I'm going to tell you one thing about GHerbo that I think dope. Instead of him getting on the internet and attacking him back and attacking his old neighborhood back, he kind of faded to black. Don't get me wrong, we seen subliminals on his Instagram and shit like that, but we never really heard words come out of his mouth on the situation. Yeah, we heard Lil Bibby speak on it, kind of like in the Joker's way and shit like that, but you know, we didn't really hear her speak too hard on that. And, you know, it was a little bit of disrespect in that shit. But one thing I can say was nobody got touched. Nobody got hurt. Wasn't no shoot. It was just words from ex-homies. I think people can get past that. But GHerbo was talking about how GHerbo just ain't fuck with nobody. He turned his back on the hood. Hell, he supposed to did a song with Nolimit Wet. They were supposed to go to Egypt. We all heard it. Even Nolimit Wet, I believe, was in that room. I'm not sure if he was like speaking in the interview, but you can tell he was in that room because GHerbo insinuated that he was over there. It's crazy though, because a lot of people felt like, man, damn, that shit crazy. Herb changed on the hood. One thing I can say though is recently it was brought to my attention that Nolimit Wet and Herb look like they patched up their issues. They got a new video just dropped. You know, we seen snippets of them shooting a video. So I guess they must have went to Egypt. You know, I think that's dope that instead of Herb beefing with his ex-homeboys, throwing them under the boat, saying, y'all niggas broke as hell, y'all hating on me. Instead of taking that route out, he fixed this issue. You know, he must have sat and talked with his homies because I see him still with, like, Capo Brother. I see him with Nolimit Mainski, you know, and I think those original people that be with him. But the fact that I seen them with Nolimit Wet shooting a video, I thought that was dope because he didn't take it too personal. In my opinion, he must realize that he wasn't all the way 100 with certain ones, you know. So we just got to commend a guy like that, man, because most of the time on this internet, niggas be so quick to dish you. They'll dish their own homie. Niggas get on this bitch and dish their own daddy, their own mama on this internet shit if it can bring them some fame. The fact that GHerbo got attacked, you know, in an interview very strongly and millions of people seen it, and he didn't get angry. Instead, he did what he had to do to fix that situation. I think that's dope. That's why I want to ask y'all a question. Now, don't get me wrong. It did look a little backdoorish, but I want to be honest with you. Do you think GHerbo did the wrong thing by, you know, doing a video with Nolimit Wet? Them niggas would sneak this and him. They was in the background. They would ride with that shit. Or do you think GHerbo is dope as hell for understanding he might have did something wrong and this was the perfect time to fix it? I'd love to know what you think. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's the homie Truth Teller, the street reporter. Bet.